bogey at the last.
Not bad. He's setting up for his second shot.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind. This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
Ooh. It's just about 3 feet away.
I'm not sure there's much things more difficult, guys, than a short, little left-er.
Well, 13th. It's unlucky for some, Rich. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
And another missed green in regulation. My, oh my, this has been a long day.
How close was that to going down? Lovely touch. Well played. Bogey putt coming up here. And down it goes. We've arrived at the par 4 14th hole. Oh, that's unfortunate. Didn't deserve that.
Coming out of the rough, and it might not have enough on it.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
This would be a great up and down. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
Nice little par putt here.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This looks like it's going to go left.
That's disappointing to have to settle for the bogey there. And this one will be for bogey. Here we are on the par 4 15th hole.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
Second shot here on the 15th.
Pretty good shot there.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet.
This putt coming up is for birdie. And this putt coming up for his par. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. This hole is a par 5. time for the second shot at the 16th. That ball looked a little thirsty. Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. Well, this one's looking really good from the rough. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. That's disappointing. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Setting up miles from the hole. Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This one has a couple moves and it starts out right and then should come back to the left. Let's see what happens.
Yep, that works. Nicely done.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Welcome to the par 4 18th. This shot is about 140 yards out.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. That's a touch of class. And trying to finish off his round with a par. And that round finishes with a little tap-in putt. And with that, his Q School journey has come to an end. But unfortunately, he won't finish inside the top 45 this week.
He gave it a valiant effort at the very end of the day, Luke, but it wasn't good enough.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. Opening round coverage of this exciting event is about to begin. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy out on the course. Oh, this is a super week on the calendar. Always circle this one in my diary. I'm thrilled you could be with us as well. Now to the first hole. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Yeah, nicely played. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup.
Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
So close. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Let's take a look at this par 5 second hole. Will this one hang on and find the fairway, or is it headed towards the rough? Time for the second shot here on the second hole. That's going to find the water, sadly. Time now for the fourth shot.
Might not have enough out of the rough on this one.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, trying to draw that one in there, but not committing to it, leaving it out.
Handy effort, that one. And this one is for bogey. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. And he'll drop down to 1 over for the event. Here we are at the third. Going with the 5-iron here. Unable to find the green on this one. Time for the second shot into the third. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. John, have you got a good read on this one?
It looks like this one will turn a bit to the left.
This next putt is for bogey. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play.
2 bogeys in a row. Never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Nicely done. From about 100 yards. 4 strokes off the lead. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here.
This one is for par.
Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
It's just about 3 feet away. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. And as we move to the 5th, it's a par 4.
Looking to bounce back after that bogey at the last. That wasn't pretty. Hopefully this one is better.
That's not the one he wanted. Oh, that'll hurt. 3 consecutive bogeys.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. This would be his first birdie of the day. And that should secure the par on this one. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Trailing by 6 shots after that hole, we've arrived at a par 4. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. That swing didn't deserve a good reward. This should head into the rough. Sitting at 3 over. This putt for par here. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Next up is this 2-shot hole. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Second shot here on the 7th. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is an outside chance. Maybe a lag putt even. He's got 30 feet.
Wants to use that slope from the right to his advantage. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Who doesn't love a par putt?
Now 7 shots behind after that. The 8th hole is a par 3. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Going with the 5-wood.
That was such a skillful shot, taking the bunker out of play, now safely on the green.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
Oh, what a putt. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. On the tee of the par 5 ninth. Stay on the cut stuff. His second shot here. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Sitting at 2 over par.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Yeah, well played.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Ooh. Just a short putt remaining here. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed.
Don't you dare.
That one's just found its way onto the first step.
Wow, did this come out beautifully.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. 13 feet to the hole.
He's got this one for birdie.
All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Well, I think this one's going to be going left to right.
Ooh. Just 3 feet to the cup. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Now, 8 shots back after that hole. On the tee of the 11th, a par 5. Ouch. That's going to make the next shot a bit more challenging. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's going to have to do some calculations here because there is the wind playing into.
See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. Not a bad play, that one. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
I've been all around this, tried to read it, just can't see it, but he's got about 22 feet.
Putting for a par here. Job done. Let's head to the next. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
This breeze just starting to blow, but it's a helpful breeze. It's one that you like. Got to club down a little bit.
He may not have enough club to reach the green here. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Well, safer than the surface. Maybe it's time to hole a long-range bomb. If he makes this, he'll save his par. And he's down there. You got to read?
From the get-go, this is a big left-to-right breaker.
Oh, that's a good line. Come on. Will it go in? Wow, what a putt. Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. Hole number 13, a par 3. Opting for the 5-iron. Now this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits. Ah. 15 feet to the cup.
This for par.
John, have you got a read on this one?
I think this putt's going left to right.
That will work. Now 8 shots back after that hole. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. That's some good golf right there. Standing over his second shot.
Wind coming right at him.
That one's got into some heavy grass, I think.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Wonderfully played. And if this can go down, he'll save par. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Welcome to the par 4 15th hole. Well, now you just got to pray for a good lie, because that one's heading towards the sand. Well, let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker.
That was a misjudgment coming out of the sand.
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Ooh, that almost went down. And he needs this to save par. And the putt goes down. A nice display of resilience in the end.
After driving it in the bunker off the tee, that's a formidable score right there.
Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. Second shot here on the 16th. Opting for the 5-wood.
This one headed left and not coming back.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You know, I've been prowling around. It's definitely uphill and moving to the right-hand side.
So close. This is a par putt. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. This 17th hole is a par 3. Going with the pitching wedge here. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
This putt looks to be about 33 feet.
Just a 4-footer remaining. And a touch of frustration popping in there as the putt just missed the hole. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Now take the stroll to the final tee of this round.
Trying to forget the bogey at the last and focus in on this one. That one's right out of the top drawer.
Don't you dare stop it. Slow, slow.
I think he's caught that one quite nicely. Setting up now, this one from a fairway out. Well, this looks pretty handy. Gonna like the look of this one. Go to your home. Oh, what a bonus. So the opening round in the books, Rich. Impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
Well, I tell you, it's always a pleasure working alongside you there, my friend. 3 more rounds to go. Looking forward to it.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. And we've got final round coverage coming your way right now. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. Thrilled to have you back here with us on 2K Sports. And it's 2 over par for our featured player as we begin our coverage. Okay, he's got that one in the air, heading out onto the fairway. And that's going to set the tone for the day. Henny, have you got a good read on his lie?
I really like the look of this. It couldn't be lying any more perfect.
He's got that one back to the fairway. This now, his third shot. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. These putts really add up at the end of the day, right on 12 feet.
He's got this for his par.
That's disappointing. And unfortunately, it's going to be a drop shot to begin the day.
Yeah, a bit of a rocky start, but let's face it, 17 holes left to play, Luke. There's lots of times to make up for that mistake.
Second shot on the second. That was wonderfully done. And he's safely on the green. And he's down there. You got a read?
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Stepping onto the par 3 third. Going with the 7. This would be a great up and down. Nine feet to the cup. Nicely holed and for par. Currently at +3 for the event. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
That is right down the sprinkler line.
Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. Second shot here on the 4th. Yep, that shot safely on the green. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
He'll be happy to hold this. 21 foot. Oh, I like the start line on this one. It's going to break left now.
Ooh. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And with that effort, now 3 over for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's go to hole number 5. And it's a par 4. That's not going to find the fairway. That was a bit of a miscue. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Sitting at 3 over for the event. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. Well, that's a handy shot. Second shot here on the 6th. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. This one's for birdie. Now 8 shots back after that hole. Here we are at the par 4, 7th hole. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. And this shot from about 150 yards out.
Come on, slow down.
This would be a great up and down. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Putting for bogey here. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And he'll drop to 3 over for the event. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. Now, great rhythm on that swing. Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. Setting up for his 3rd shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? 7 feet to the cup.
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
And after that, he'll drop to 4 over par for the event. The 9th is a par 5. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. That's heading into the rough, I think. Ooh, almost went in. 6 feet remaining to the cup. That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole. Here we are at the 10th, a par 4. It looked like it came out of a cannon. Sitting at 3 over par.
This one is heading towards the nasty stuff.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Currently at +3 for the event. Teeing off here at the 11th. Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. And that's safely on the surface. John, what's the line on this putt?
Just a slight break to the right in this one.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And in she goes. That's a good save.
And that'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
The 12th hole is a par 4. Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. This one could take a little bounce to the left. Lining up the birdie putt here.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. And he's moving up the leaderboard after that hole. The 13th is a par 3. Opting for the 6 iron.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4. That's nicely done. From around 180 yards out. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer. Big par saver coming up for this fella. And that puddle drop. Well done. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Here we are on the par 4, 15th hole. Is this one heading into the sand? They caught the bunker, Henny. Is that lie okay?
He's going to need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
This one's not going to get there. Coming up short.
Ooh, good shot. Got a fair piece of that ball. All right. Facing a little up and down here to save the par. This is his 4th shot. Oh, well played.
Judging it beautifully.
Okay, let's head to the next. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Sitting at 3 over. Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. Good play there, Rich. I like it a lot.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Go in. That is outstanding. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Now 7 shots behind after that. Welcome to the par 3 17th hole.
Nothing quite like an eagle at the last. Almost as good as a shrimp on the bobby.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. This one's heading left, I think. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
It helps to read this putt in 2 parts. First, gonna go left, then gonna go right.
So close.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
A good look at par here.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. And as we stand on the last tee, it's a par 4. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent.
Nicely done.
And he's down there.
And from around 135 yards,
This one headed in the wrong direction, out to the right.
This would be a great up and down. How close was that to going down? And this putt for a final score of 71. Oh, just missed the par. That'll be a drop shot on this hole. And to finish up here with a bogey at the last. And that will be the end of the round with a tap-in bogey. And with that, his Q School journey has come to an end. But unfortunately, he won't finish inside the top 45 this week.
He gave it a valiant effort at the very end of the day, Luke, but it wasn't good enough.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. UK Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final. Strap yourself in because we're about to get started for this wonderful tournament. Let's go. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey, thrilled to have you with us here. I've got Rich Beam beside me in the booth, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. We're excited to begin this week's coverage on 2K Sports and also what's in store for us this week.
From the rough here, and I don't think that's going to be enough.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. And the putt drops, and we're moving on.
That's a rock solid par right there.
We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage. Yeah, that one will play. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. And this shot from the bunker. Found the green side rough. Oh, that one just missed the hole. An opportunity to make a par here. And he's down there. You got a read?
This is just going right the whole way along.
Put a good stroke on this one. That's so close, but never mind. Just missing the par there. Unfortunate to drop a shot. And down it goes. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. And we've arrived at a par 3. An opportunity for a birdie here. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
To my eye, it's looking like 38 feet.
Ooh. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. Sitting at 1 over for the day. This hole here is a par 4.
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
Time for the second shot here at the 4th. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. And that should secure the par on this one. Now 7 shots behind after that. Now on the tee of the 5th hole, the par 4. Bit disappointing, that one. Those fairway bunkers, they can be tricky. Tougher shot in golf. Here is his 4th. Oh, what a great stroke. That is classy. What a wonderful chip.
Oh, nothing matters now. That's a chip in for par.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. Time to tee off at the 6th. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here.
Awesome stuff.
Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Oh, stop it. What a shot. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Okay, my money is on a right-to-lefter.
Oh, just missed the birdie. That's a shame. Just a short putt remaining here. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Now 7 shots behind after that. Let's head to this lengthy par 4. Just off the fairway in the first cut. That's well executed. This one's heading towards the green. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. 19 feet to the hole. Started that way outside the line. That's disappointing. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. We've arrived now at the par 3/8. Going with the 5 wood. Sadly in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. And he's got it onto the green, but still outside the range. Bit of work left to do. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
That's a great effort from there. Sitting at 1 over for the event. Now a par 5 hole awaits. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Second shot here on the 9th hole. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. 14 feet to the cup. Here we are with a chance to get the first birdie of the day. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Trailing by 7 after that hole. On the tee of the par 4 10th hole. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one is breaking left to right.
Looking good.
Yeah!
And that'll move him to even par for the tournament. On the 11th tee now, a par 5. Oh, that is bombed.
The tempo there was exquisite.
This one looks to be bunker bound, Rich. Not good. And that's the line, the sand. That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. This putt is from 14 feet.
This for a birdie run.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Now teeing off on the 12th hole. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing.
Yeah, his golf ball is sailing right of this one.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
This is a fairly lengthy putt here.
An important par save.
So close.
Just a little bit of a misread right there. He's going to need to sink this next one, though, to limit the damage with the bogey.
A little bit overzealous there. In she goes.